Investigators say they have solved a mystery that's nearly 2 decades old. Where is Rebecca Boyd? She vanished back in 2002, and the OSBI says someone found her remains 3 years later, but they just identified her. News 9's Felice Romero is live at OSBI HQ tonight, and Felice, Rebecca Boyd's son is kind of sorting out his emotions at this point.
Dalton Todd said for him, this identification is far from closure. If anything, it just leads to more questions. He tells me over a month after hearing the news, he still feels numb.
It's not any kind of closure. It's just taking the scab off.
Dalton Todd was just 9 years old when his mother, Rebecca Boyd, vanished. July 26th of 2002 was the last time anyone saw her in Lawton.
It's kind of numbing. You know, I've been dealing with this since I was 9, and now I'm almost 29.
3 years after her disappearance, a farmer found a skull while working. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, along with local law enforcement, say they work day in and day out to identify the Kiowa County Jane Doe.
We tried everything we had in our toolbox. She was entered into NamUs, which is the National Missing and Unidentified Persons Database. We did facial reconstructions that we put out, hoping somebody might recognize her that way.
After 16 years with no answers, the OSBI says the University of North Texas found a match. A DNA test solved the mystery. Kiowa County Jane Doe is Rebecca Jean Boyd.
And now we need to figure out what happened to her, how she ended up there in that field, and who's responsible.
My aunt is really hopeful that something good can come from this, but I don't know.
As years pass, he struggles with the idea he may never get answers. Dalton says they were able to lay his mother to rest. Now the family wants anyone with information to come forward. Reporting live in Oklahoma City, Felice Romero, Oklahoma Zone, News 9.